We will go ahead and get started with our stretch. You're actually going to go and start on the floor. So we're going to sit crisscross applesauce on the floor. Start some music. Just tilt it down a bit, I think. All right, so we are going to grab our shins here and use that to pull our chest through, arching our back and looking up. We want to create a curve in our spine as best as we can. From here, we're going to tuck our chin and contract our spine, bringing our shoulders forward as we bring our chest back. And inhale as we come and arch that back again. Exhale as you contract. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you contract. Inhale as we come forward. Last time, exhale as you contract. Now we're going to bring our chest nice and tall, and we're going to circle our head to the right, keeping your shoulders back as you do this. Good, and we're going to stop to the right. And try and create as much space as we can in between that ear and shoulder. Good, and other side, circle. And let's hold it to the left. Again, trying to create as much space as we can in between that ear and that shoulder. Good, now we're going to clasp our hands together in front of us. Bring our shoulder blades together as we collapse our chest to the back. Keep breathing. I like to exhale. From here, we're going to clasp our hands behind our back. Arch our back, bring our chest forward as we pull our shoulder blades back. Inhale in. And exhale. Good, let's come onto our hands and knees. We want to make sure that we're stacking our limbs so our shoulders are directly over our wrists and our hips are directly over our knees. From here, we are going to move through our cat-cat. So I'm going to draw my belly button into the floor as I pull my shoulders up, sinking my chest into the floor and pulling my tailbone up. Inhale. Bring it back to normal, and we're going to bring our belly button to the ceiling as we tuck our hips and our chin. Exhale. Bring it back to normal. Inhale, bringing it up. Exhale through the nose. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, contract. Good, from here, I'm going to move both my arms slightly to the left, and then I'm going to open up to my left side. So I'm letting my torso twist ever so slightly. Good. Bringing it down, moving it to the right. I'm going to open again to the right. Letting my torso twist. Keep going. I'm just going to turn up the fireplace so it's so hot here. Oh, I turn that on. And again, we're going to move our hands to the left, open up to the left side. Last time, move our hands to the right, open up to the right. Good job. Come back to tabletop. From here, I'm going to take my right arm, I'm sliding it through this gap between my left limbs. And I'm going to try and rest that shoulder blade on the floor. And breathing here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more breath in this position, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Coming back to tabletop. Other side. Left arm through this right gap. In through the neck, in through the nose, out through your mouth. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last time, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good job. From here, we're going to push forward onto our hips. We're going to arch our backs up, creating a lot of space between our legs. The more you walk your legs out, the easier this is going to be. The further apart they are, the higher you get your sticking. You want to keep your elbows nice and locked as you think of creating as much space as you can, again, between those ears and those shoulder blades, okay? Good. Deep breath in here, in. Exhale through the mouth. One more deep breath here, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. From here, we're sitting back into our hips, letting our hands walk forward, sinking our chest into the floor. Exhale, walk a little more. Inhale here. Exhale as we walk our hands a little bit more forward. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands. Good. Let's bring our arms to the right. Feeling a slight increase in stretching in that left side. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And other side. Now we're going to feel the stretch increase on our right torso. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Let's take it back to center. Awesome job. Alright, from here I'm going to tuck my toes into the floor. Straighten my knees as much as I can and push back. So I don't want to be in this weird tabletop position. I want to push back so that my chest is pushed. This is such a slippery knot. So that my chest is pushing into the floor. Into our downward dog. So my tailbone is up and my chest is in the floor. Let's breathe here, in through the nose. Out through the nose as we sink a little deeper, chest into the floor. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Let's walk our feet, alternating, bending, and straightening. Good. Let's rise and lower. Rise and lower. Rise, lower. Rise, lower. I'm going to move back onto my mat. Good. From here, let's come onto our knees. We're going to stretch through those legs, bringing my left leg forward. I'm going to pull my left hip back. And I'm going to try and arch my lower spine as much as I can and attach my lower belly onto my upper thigh area. And we're going to come down here and hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pause here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down a little lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Try not to round that spine. 3, 2, 1. Last time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We're going to try and straighten that back leg as we bend this left leg. From here, I want to sink down into my right hip flexor as well as this left hip. Now you can stay here. I like to walk my feet out so that my foot is not in between, but it's on the back side of my hands. You can stay here, or if you want to challenge yourself, get a little bit lower, you can come down to your elbows. Totally your choice. Just do whatever feels comfortable. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you are on your elbows, come back to your forearms. You're going to open up to the left side. Opening your chest to that wall. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to sink as much into this hip flexor as we can and take our arms off. Press them into your chest. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming on to our knees. Let's bring our right leg forward. Now we're going to think of drawing our right hip back. Arching the lower spine, trying to connect that upper thigh with that lower belly. So there's a slight curve to my back. Breathe here through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's straighten that back leg as we bend this right leg forward. Good. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We want to sink into that right hip as we also sink into this left hip. I can't talk anything. To this left hip flexor. You have the option of coming down onto your elbows or staying upright. Let's breathe in through the nose. Deep exhale through the mouth. And let's hold it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you went onto your forearms, let's come back to the straight arms. And we're going to open our right arm to the right wall. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it back. From here, I'm going to take my arms up, pushing into this left hip flexor into the floor. Good. We're going to hold for 8. If you need to grab your knee, that's going to help you. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, and let's come to face the front. So from here, I'm going to press my heels into the floor in front of me. We're going to do a little bit of a twist that's going to open up our hips as well as our spine. I'm going to drop both knees to the right, and I'm going to press forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press those heels into the floor again. Switch your knees to the left. Let's press forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If your heels are too close to you, this is not going to work. Make sure they're nice distance apart. Again, to the right, dropping your knees, pressing forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, from here we're going to open our legs to a second position of straddle. Let's shake our legs for just a second, warming them up, and then we're going to reach. Again, this doesn't have to be like a full split, just bring them slightly separated, whatever feels comfortable. From here we're reaching to each wall, shoulders back, abs engaged. We're going to stretch to the right. As we do it, make sure we're not collapsing, but we're keeping our chest open to the right. Inhale, and out. Back up, to the left. Inhale, up. And this is stretching not only our legs, but it's a great stretch for our upper body as well. Inhale, exhale. You're going to feel great after this. Your back's going to feel awesome. Your spine's going to feel nice and stretched out. Inhale, exhale. Consciously trying to keep both hips on the floor as we move from side to side. Last time, to the right. Inhale, exhale. Make sure both shoulders are pointing to the front. Last side. Inhale, exhale. Good. Thinking of pressing both hips into the floor. We're going to turn our shoulders towards our right and walk our hands down our right leg as much as we can. Let's hold it for you here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Angle your shoulders to the left, keeping your hips on the floor. Walk your hands down as much as you can. You hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, up. Angle your shoulders, bring it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last side to the left. Big exhale, it'll help. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give your knees a little shake. We're going to take our right leg, tuck it in. From here, we're going to reach for that left toe and pulse it down here for 8, 7, 6, 5. Reaching for the toe. 2, 1, and bring it down. We hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's flex that left toe as we pulse towards it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, let's point it and hold it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Switch sides. I'm coming back to the straddle. Then I'm tucking this left in. Very stretch heavy this week. We're going to point that toe. We're going to reach for that toe. Ready? For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's flex, reach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point last down. Let's hold it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We are almost done. Legs in front of us. We're going to reach for those toes for 8. Hold it down. Repeat it in flex. Then we give our back one last stretch, and then we're on to our strengthening portion for today, okay? So straight knees, tall back. I don't care how low you get. I just want you to really try and keep your back as straight as you can. We're going to give little pulses for those toes. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach, hold it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We flex and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great job. 7, 8. Hold it down. 1. Straight back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shake it out. Awesome job. One last feel-good stretch. Hug your knees on your back. Rock from side to side. Woo. Good. All right, I'm pressing my shoulders into the floor. Arms melting into the floor. I'm going to drop my legs, cross them first. Drop them to the left. Keeping that right shoulder on the floor. Take 3 deep breaths here, letting that spine stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time in. Out. Cross it the other way. Let's drop our legs to the right. Keeping that left shoulder on the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Shake it out. Woo! Great job, guys. You killed it. Grab some water. We're going to move on to our strengthening portion of the class. Okay, so we're going to start with abs today. We're actually doing an ab combination that we've done before in this class, but I just found it to be so effective and quick and awesome that I wanted to recycle it, I guess you could say. So what we're going to do is we're going to do each, like we do in every class almost, each exercise for 30 seconds, then we're going to get down the list, okay? So, oh, maybe my timer is important. So let's lay on the ground. Think of pushing our belly buttons into the floor. And we're going to start with some normal crunches, okay? Hey, Django. My dog came. Maybe he'll join us. I love when that happens. Ready? It's okay. 3, 2, 1. Start. Animals are the best part of working from home. You can't deny that. He loves to work out. Big fitness enthusiast. Alright, from here, our 30 seconds is almost over. We're going to reach opposite arm, opposite heel. And we're going to not switch. So, Django, move. We're going to reach our right hand, sorry puppy, to our left heel. And that's the downward dog. That's a great example. See how his chest is pushing into the floor? That's what we want. I don't know what that is. Django, move. I'm sorry. Keep pulsing. Keep pulsing. Try and get that shoulder as far off the floor as we possibly can. Feel the crunch in our left side. And switch other side. Good. Getting that shoulder off of the floor. Keep pushing. You guys got this. Keep going. Keep stretching. From here, we're going to keep our shoulders off of the floor the entire 30 seconds. We're going to do same arm, same heel, and we're going to pulse side to side. Pulse. Good. Keep going. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Nose, mouth. Keep going, thinking of moving side to side to get our whole core engaged. Great. From here, we're circling our torso to the right. Trying to get as big of a range of motion as we possibly can. Keep going. This mat is so slippery. Oh my goodness. It's hiding everywhere. Keep going, then let's switch to the left. Circle to the left. Next, we're going to do our bicycle, but we're going to break it down into 3 parts. Slow it down. So we're going to come here. We're going to elbow opposite knee, bring it back to this position. Reverse, bring it back. Keep going, reverse, bring it back. Reverse, bring it back. Keep going. Reverse, bring it back. Good. From here, you have the option of doing our frog crunch. So heels together, knees to the side, pulsing up. Or you can do our straddle crunch. Whatever you prefer. Getting those shoulders off the floor. Pulsing it up. Keep going. In through the nose, keep breathing. Out through the mouth. Breathing is so important. It sounds funny to have to be reminded to breathe, but it really helps when we're working these muscles. Alright, let's get into our lower abs now. We're going to do opposite leg lifts. Each time we're going to high five through our legs. So we're targeting the whole core. We're turning this lower ab workout to an entire abdominal exercise. Keep going. Warming up those lower abs because our last 2 in this sequence are all lower abs. Alright, from here, pushing our heels into the ceiling by squeezing our lower abs and then dropping our legs. Reverse crunch with a leg lift. With a leg lift. Keep going. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep going. Last one, we've done this before. We're going to tuck into a little ball and extend with our legs about an inch off the floor. Again, making sure we don't let that lower back come off of our floor. We want to press that belly button into the ground. Engaging those abs. Keep going. Keep going. You get a 30-second break after this. And stretch it out. 30-second break, and then we're going to go through the whole thing again. Very exciting stuff, I know. Right. Ready? In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to go back to our normal crunches, so pushing our lower back into the floor. No space. Belly button into the ground. Getting those shoulders up, keeping that neck neutral. 30 seconds. Let's go. Up. Up. Feel free to play your own music. I have my music playing, but it's quiet so that you can hear me. So feel free to play your own music. I can't work out without music. I think it's just impossible. Nice little distraction. From the burn that we love. Alright, now right arm to left heel, and we're going to pulse it up. Working on those 11 line oblique ab sections. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Think how good you're going to feel when your abs are on fire tomorrow. You worked for it. Keep going. Keep getting that shoulder off of the floor. Keep pushing, you guys. And we're going to switch sides to one. Switch. You should feel the crunch in your obliques as you almost fold in half. If the motion isn't coming from your shoulder reaching, your arms are staying stationary, it's your oblique crunching up and up. Good. Keep going. See, my arms really aren't moving. My torso is doing all the work. Alright, from here, same arm, same heel, pulsing side to side. So you want to stay off of the floor, off of the mat, for as long as you possibly can. Keep going. In through the nose. Exhale. Keep going. Tucking that lower back, pushing that belly button into the floor. Not tucking our chin, keeping our neck neutral so it doesn't cramp up. Alright, from here we're going to circle our torso to the left. Actually, let's start with the right. We did the left last time. So let's start with the right. We're almost done, you guys. We have 3 full body exercises. Then we have 3 lower ab exercises. Keep breathing. Let's switch directions of our circle. Keep going. Good. From here, we're doing our 3-point crunch. So we have this nice and slow. We can really think about twisting our torso. Bring it up. Twist shoulder off the belly. Back to neutral. Twist our shoulder off of the floor. Good. Keep going. Nice and slow. Almost there, you guys. We're so close. We have 1 more, and then we're moving on to our lower ab section. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good. From here, you can either do your frog punch, where your feet are together and your knees out to the side, or you have the option of going into that straddle and doing that straddle pulse. Keep going. Pulse. It's not a big movement here because your shoulders never really lower fully onto the floor. It's just a pulse here, so it really doesn't look like much, but it's killer because you're not letting these abdominal muscles ever relax fully. Whew. Keep going. All right, belly button into the floor. Alternate, drop your legs, high five in between. Switch. High five, good. Keep going. Switch. High five. Switch. And when we high five, we pulse up. Keep going. Next, we have our reverse crunch with the leg lifts. So we want to think of squeezing our lower abs to get those heels, those hips to back wall, and then left. Ready? Squeeze, leg lift. Leg lift. Keep squeezing. Lower abs are starting to get higher. Press those heels into the floor and keep them an inch off the floor. Keep going. One more. From here, we curve into a little ball. And then extend it out. This is our last one. Really push yourself. Bring up. Extend out. Up. Out an inch off the floor. Almost there, guys. 15 seconds left. You can do anything for 15 seconds. Keep going. Try and get at least 2 more in. 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Relax. Awesome. That is a killer ab workout and you did it. So hopefully your abs are going to be on fire tomorrow. Let's stretch up those abs. Such a good feeling being sore the next morning. Oh, good. Exhaling, stretching those abs a little more. Let's get air to those muscles. Keep breathing. Good. And just sink back. All right. Whew. What time is it? Okay. So, if our leg portion of today gets cut off, I'm just going to make it heavier on our legs tomorrow and next week. Because next we have our back and our arms. Whew. So if you have a lightweight, you can go ahead and grab it. However, if you are using a lightweight, please try and keep it light. I made the exercises up just to use your body weight, so anything more than like 3 pounds, it's really going to start to compromise your technique. So try and keep it, so try and keep it light. I have some 3-pound ones here and it's pretty brutal just to use them. So when you're doing it, use light dumbbells, use nothing, that's how I designed it, or a water bottle or a shampoo bottle, okay? Whew, give you a little break and then we're going to get into our upper abs, our arms, hooks, upper body. I think I meant to say it, I'm not sure though. All right, shake it out. We're actually going to start on the floor. Whew. So it's going to be back focused, but all together upper body. Ready? I'm going to start our timer. So we're going to come to this plank position. And we're going to lift our back legs, alternating. And this is really going to target our back. Good. Hurts especially after we do all those abs, right? Keep going. Keep going. Good job. All right, next we're going to come into a downward dog position. You're going to lift your left to touch your right knee, place it down, switch arms. So one arm at a time, you're just crossing to tap your opposite knee. Good. From here, we're going to go into our side plank. So we'll come to our forearm plank, open up to the right, hold, 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 switch. Hold, 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 switch. Hold, 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 switch. Hold, 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 switch. Make a song. Hold, hold, hold. Let's come back to our tricep dip position. Fingertips pointing to our heels. We're going to press our hips up and do this deadly tricep dips that we all love to hate so much. Good. Keep going. We're standing up after this. You guys. Down, up, down, up. Nice makes it better when you go to music. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, let's stand on up. We're going to start with some arm circles. Keeping your arms relatively straight and out to the side. We're circling, I have to move this up, I'm so sorry. We're circling our arms. And switch directions of your circle. Good. Keep going. Lower it down. Keeping our forearms close to our body, we're going to work through our bicep curls. So you want to squeeze your bicep, you want your hands to be in fists, and you're keeping your forearms, or not your forearms, from your shoulders down to your elbows, close to the side of your body. Keep going. Good. From here, we're going to bend our arms at a 90-degree angle, open up to the side, bring it up, down, lower, up, up, down, down. This is working our shoulders. Keep going. Almost there. Up, down, lower, up, up, down, lower. Good. From here, we're bending over. We're doing our flies. So squeezing our shoulder blades together. Squeeze them together. Keep going. Squeeze. Squeeze. Good. Keep going. This one's deadly. We're going to finish up on the floor before we repeat all of these again. So on our bellies, we're lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. Good. Opposite arm, opposite leg. But if you can see, I'm never really lowering my limbs onto the floor. After this, we get a 30-second break and we're going through the whole thing again. Keep going. This is hard. It's more hard in the mind, I feel, to get the opposite. Keep going. Almost there, then we get a nice little break. And relax. Woo, 30-second break. Then we do the whole thing again. After that, we're moving on to burn out our legs. 20 minutes of just some killer, isolated legs. Shake it out. Roll over your head. Let's go through these arms again. Try something different plank for our legs. Side shook too. Ready? Come to that plank for those leg lifts to the back. Lift, lift, lift. Good. Try to keep our hips down. I hate planks, I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's probably I don't put them in my workouts too much. They are just my worst nightmare. Good. Alright, we are going to go up onto our forearms. This time, let's open up to the right, the opposite of what we opened last time. Bring it down. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Starting to shake yet? Good feeling. Woo! Keep going. Tricep dip time. Fingers pointing to our heels. Keeping our hips up the whole time. We're just bending our elbows. This one's killing right now. Keep breathing. I know, it burns. Whew. Kind of did the floor out of order, but let's come to our downward dog next. Opposite arm, opposite knee. And after this, we're going to do our Superman opposite arm, opposite legs first before we stand up. This way I'm not making you guys stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. I want to tire you out in a different way. Keep going, keeping your chest pressed into the floor at all times. That's going to stack your weight in your shoulders, and that's what we want. This is how we're good for our shoulders. All right, coming onto our bellies, opposite arm, opposite leg. Lift. One. Lift. Lift. Keep going. Lift. 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 He's back for more, I guess. Oh, that's a perfect downward dog, Jingle. Very good. See how his chest is down, his tailbone's up? That's what we want in our downward dog. Get out of the here. Keep going. Keep breathing. All right, let's stand on up. Ball your hands into fists. Circles. Keep breathing. He's just watching us work out. That's creepy. It's pretty creepy, you guys. I don't know. So hard the second time around. Other way. See, I'm a dancer. I'm a dance instructor, so incorporating these upper bodies, which has been my goal this next semester, it's been quite the challenge. In through the nose, and through the mouth. All right, bringing it down. Ball your fists, squeezing your biceps, keeping your upper arms at your chest. Sorry, we're going to squeeze our biceps to get them up. Palms facing you when they come up, facing each other when they come down. Squeeze, up, squeeze. Up. We have two more, you guys. Almost there. Squeeze, lower, squeeze, lower. All right, let's bend at a 90-degree angle. Lift it. Facing the floor, up. Facing the floor, down. Facing the floor, up. Facing the floor, down. Whew. Bring it down. Keep breathing. I can feel myself start to get shaky already. I love it. That's how you know you're going to be hurting the next day. That's what we want. You did a good job. All right, last one. We're doing our fly. So let's bend over. Try and get your chest almost parallel to the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades to get your arms up. Keep going. Squeeze. Keep breathing as we do this. Don't forget to breathe. Get air to those muscles. We need them. Keep going. Shake it out. Whew, how do we feel? All right. Okay. Grab some water. We are going to move on to our legs. I'm going to restart my timer just because after 30 minutes it resets and goes to a different video and it confuses me. So let me just talk to you what we're doing for our legs for our last 15 minutes of class. Man, class goes by too fast. An hour is never enough. Once you get in the groove, you just want to keep going. I only have the hour, so that's why I always get cut off. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do an AB type workout. 30 seconds each. We're going to do a set of 4 sessions, but it's only 2 exercises, and we're alternating between that 2 exercises. First one, for example, is our glute bridges. And then we have our glute bridge hold. And then we repeat it. Glute bridges, glute bridge hold. So 2 exercises, alternating twice, 30 seconds each. And it's a nice little way to burn them out because of the repetition that's so close together, okay? So grab some water and we're gonna get right into it because I don't wanna waste any time. Optional, you can go heavier for this one. Again, not too heavy that you sacrifice your technique if you wanna use a weight, but this is all of my exercises are programmed to be done at home with no equipment. What with COVID, gyms being closed, and if you wanna use a resistant band, you can, but again, I don't really plan for it, so you might be taking it off, putting it back on. Up to you. All right, grab water and we'll come down onto the floor. Start with our glute bridges. Whew. All right. All right, so let's think of pressing into our heels. And as for the distance, we're just doing your glute bridges. As for the distance between your legs and body, you want your knees to be bending at about a 90-degree angle. So whatever distance that is, make that happen. If it's too far, it's going to be a larger angle. Too small, smaller angle. You want it just far enough that it creates a 90-degree angle, and your knees down are coming perpendicular off the floor. Good, pressing into our heels. From here, we're going to come into a glute bridge hold. Hold. So don't let your hips drop. You want to keep them this height the whole 30 seconds. Make sure you're not letting your knees collapse and you're pushing them up. This is such a good song. Also, engage those abs. Connect that belly button into that spine. Be nice and stable, or else you're going to start to feel it in other muscle areas that we don't want, right? Keep it as effective as possible, and by doing that, we implement our technique. So I talk your ear off during these exercises, not just to be annoying, I swear. All right, back to our normal. Good, keep going. Pushing through the heels. Engage those abs. Good. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Hold it. Making sure that we're not letting our knees collapse in. Push them out to the side. And keep those hips nice and tall. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Almost there, you guys. Keep squeezing. Woo! Pushing through those heels. I know it hurts, but keep that technique up. All right, from here, we're going to move on to our next set. Coming onto our knees, we're going to do our hip thrusts. Feet together, knees out to the side. Squeeze your hips up. Slowly lower. Squeeze your hips up. Slowly lower. Squeeze them up. Squeeze those muscles. You're not just pushing them up and forward, you're also squeezing those glutes. Up. Love this exercise. You can also do it with a weight standing up, and it's a great way to just isolate those glutes. It's really all your glutes doing the work today. All right, hands and knees. Donkey kicks with our left. So, my knees bent here, and I'm literally just squeezing my glutes to get that leg up and doing little low pulses. You can barely tell because I'm keeping it so high the whole time that there isn't much room to get any higher. Well, ideally. Keep going. Pressing into your fingers. All 5 fingers are pressing into the floor to add some support. Let's come back to our hip thrusts. Squeeze it at the top. Lower. Squeeze it at the top. Lower. Squeeze it at the top. Come on up. Lower. Keep going. Squeeze forward. Slowly lower. Squeeze forward. Slowly sit back into those hips. All right, next we're going to pulse our right leg back. Donkey kicks. Hands and knees. Pushing your right up. Pulsing here. Good job, guys. Again, it's a pulse, so we never let it come down. It's at the top of that motion the whole time. We're just really pushing it and then bringing it back to top capacity. Pushing it, bringing it back. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Deliver some air to those working muscles. Almost there, you guys. Laying on your right side. Going to do our leg lifts. Good. Almost there. Squeezing. Keep going. Whew. Squeeze. Squeezing your glutes as you're lifting. All right, we're coming back to our hands and knees, and we're doing our fire hydrant with our left over this side. Fire hydrant. Oops. Fire hydrant. Good. Keep going. Keep going. We're standing up after this. We're going to repeat with our right side. Oh, sorry, there's one more on the floor than we're standing up. My apologies. And we have a goldfish. On your left side, let's do those minutes. Dog is just walking. This is so creepy. So we're squeezing those glutes, pressing our hips square to the front the whole time. Don't let your hips open up. You want both hips facing the front wall. You're lifting lowering, lifting, lowering, lifting, lowering. All right, back onto our hands and knees and doing our fire hydrant to the right. To the right. Keep going. That's Django for you. Keep going. All right, we're going to work on our inner thighs a bit here. Keep going. Okay, buddy. All right, we're going on our side and we're doing our inner thigh lifts. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Django.
We're lifting our inner.
Django, come.
He's just very loving. It's not his fault. So we're lifting our inner thigh here, squeezing your inner thighs. My dog's in that. To the ceiling. He only likes to, be cuddly with me when I'm teaching classes, by the way, in case you're wondering. Working those inner thighs, so while we're coming onto our backs, coming into a straddle, flex your legs to come up, point your toes to come down. Flex to come up, point to come down. He's so funny. Flex to come up. When I teach my little ones, they get so excited. When I teach dance and I teach little ones, they get so excited when they come down the street. Keep going. In through the nose, up through the mouth. All right, onto your right side, let's pulse. Inner thighs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good job, guys. Keep squeezing. After this, we're standing up. Good. Keep going. All right, we're standing up after this. Just to let you know, I'll give you a 30-second break to transition into that standing up. Good, shake it out. So now that our legs and our muscles are all activated and isolated, we're gonna stand up. Whew. All right, we should have enough time to finish what I wanted to finish. We're gonna start with our sumo squats. So in a wide stance, he was downward dogging, it's so funny. Wide stance, toes pointing out to the side. You're going to go down in your sumo squat and squeeze it up. As we do this, we want to think of pressing our knees to the back. As we're doing that, we're pressing our hips to the front. So if someone were to look at you from the side, you would want to be as flat as possible. Chest nice and tall, getting as low as we can. It's not just doing the movements, that's the easy part. It's how you do the movements that make them effective. All right, now we're going to go into our lunges. So not letting that front knee come over your toe. Sorry, my mat's a bit slippery, so I'm gonna go awkwardly close to the camera here. We're alternating our lunges. The more you cross it behind you, the more you're gonna feel the sides of those hips work. Keep going. Keep going. Keep squeezing. Good. Back to those sumo squats. If I keep you like a minute over, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll let you a minute out early tomorrow. Keep squeezing, getting as low as we possibly can. Into the nose, out to the mouth. I gotta say, my motivation to work out at home this week has been not good, so this is much harder than usual. Alternating lunges. Step back and up, keeping that chest nice and tall. And up. Up. Good. Bring it down. Up. Keep going. All right, next exercise, we're going to start with just some normal squats. So, shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointing out, pushing through the heels. Good. Keep going. Almost there. Squeezing those glutes. Keeping our chest nice and tall. Breathing, so important. We're gonna move on to a deadlift. So if you're using the weight, that's fine, but if you're not, I want you to actually make contact with your legs. Actually touch your legs. So we're hinging our hips back, slight bend in the knees. Weight in your heels, chest stays up. Keep going. Keep squeezing, and let's give that a squeeze at the top, just like with our hip thrust on our knees. It's going to burn them out that much more. Keeping those abs nice and engaged, moving back into our squats. And up, squat down, and up, bring it down, up. Keep going. And up. Whew. Keep squeezing. Our deadlifts. In through the nose, and through the mouth. This is the hardest part. We have one more set after this. What time is it? We can make it. We're good. We're just going to finish right at the 7 o'clock mark. Keep going. Keep breathing. All right. From here, we're doing our single leg lunge pulse. Again, I'm getting awkwardly close to the camera because it's too slippery. So you want to make sure this right knee kind of comes directly over your foot. You don't want to bring it too far front or too far back. Good. Keep going. Keep pulsing, sinking into the floor with control. Good. 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going into our squat. Leg lift back. Squat. Leg lift to the back. Squat. Leg lift back. Good. Keep going. We are almost there. We have 1 minute of working out after this. You can do it. Today was a hard one. So I give you props for staying with me this whole hour. All right, other leg. What leg was in front? I can't even. All right, there we go. That's the one. That's the one that doesn't burn as much. Squeezing in through the nose and through the mouth. Less than 1 minute left of working out, you guys. Keep going. In through the nose and through the mouth. Check your position. Make sure there's nothing you need to adjust. If there is, do so. Good. Last time, squat. Lift those legs as you come up. Squat. Lift those legs as you come up. Lift those legs. Keep going. Bring it up. Up. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake it out. I have about 30 minutes. 7 o'clock. We literally finished right as the clock went to 7. I knew we were cutting it close, but I didn't know we were cutting it that close. All right, guys, thank you so much today.